Carlos Correa is done for the Twins. The Mets pull off a miracle, and Shohei Ohtani makes history again. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into all those stories, I'm gonna need you to do a couple of things for me, please. First, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Next, go over, smash the red button, go subscribe. That is the best way to show your support here on the channel. Then go over, ring that bell, get notified so you know when exactly I am pumping out great baseball content all season long. And finally, if you want to get active, go down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on these stories I'll be covering here today. So first, there is more injury news for the Twins as their $100 million man, Carlos Correa, got plunked twice in Baltimore. Now, Correa was removed in the 7th inning after being hit by pitches in consecutive plate appearances. In the 5th, a Spencer Watkins fastball glanced his left wrist and ricocheted to his right shoulder. 2 innings later, Correa was hit on his right hand while swinging at Byron Baker's changeup. Now he is scheduled to undergo a CT scan on his right middle finger on Friday, according to bench coach Jason Tangler, who overtook the managerial duties in the finale after Rocco Baldelli tested positive for COVID. Now, when it comes to what those CT scans revealed, it says the images does reveal the potential for a non-displaced fracture in the right middle finger. Now, this could be very bad news for the Twins, who just a few days ago lost another big bat in Miguel Sano. After it was announced he will undergo surgery to repair a torn meniscus. Now, however, being honest, both of these guys, being Correa and Sano, haven't been doing what they normally do, and that is be major run producers for whatever team they're on. Now, these two guys, just for reference, have combined to hit just 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and collect a negative 0.5 WAR. So, is it a big loss on paper? Yeah, but when you look at what they're actually doing on the field, you can't say it's going to be a tremendous blow because these guys have been irrelevant all season long. Now, topic number 2, although Shohei Ohtani has been compared to Babe Ruth quite a bit over the last year or so, that comparison couldn't have been more true than on Thursday afternoon in Boston, because Ohtani became the first starting pitcher to bat in one of the top 4 spots in a game at historic Fenway Park since Babe Ruth did so on September the 20th of 1919. Now, Ohtani scattered 6 hits across 7 scoreless innings, falling 1 shy of a career best with 11 strikeouts before he was relieved by right-hander Mike Myers in the Angels' 8-0 win over the Red Sox. Now, when it comes to what Ohtani did on the offensive side of the ball, well, he went 2 for 4 with 2 hard singles in the 4th and 8th inning. Now, these singles accounted for 2 of the game's top 5 highest exit velocities. So he was crushing the ball on Thursday. Now, when it comes to what Ohtani's manager, Joe Maddon, had to say on the staggering performance by the two-way phenom, he says, quote, "I just hope that people understand how unusual it is what you're seeing, and please never take it for granted." Now, obviously, I agree 100% with what, Joe Maddon is saying here about his two-way phenom. The Angels are extremely lucky to have him on the squad. I know the hitting has been down at the beginning of the year a little bit here, only a couple home runs, but he'll heat up as the weather heats up. He was great on the mound, like I said, 11 strikeouts, so it was just a great performance by Ohtani. It was nice to see him shine on the East Coast, where a lot of fans don't get to see him. So again, first time in Boston, and he did not disappoint these past couple of days at Fenway. Now, despite the Phillies taking a commanding 7-0 lead after Bryce Harper and Nick Castellanos went back-to-back in the 4th inning, New York did not go down quietly during their last licks. In fact, the Mets turned back the clock to 1969 to pull off a miracle. Now, Lindor got things started as he blasted a 2-run shot to right center, making it 7-3 Phillies. Next, Mark Canha drove in Pete Alonso after he shot a ball back to the pitcher Corey Knebel. This would go down as an RBI infield hit and make the game 7-4 Philly. Next, J.D. Davis drove in Jeff McNeil from second base as he doubled down the left field line, making it 7-5 Philly. Then Brandon Nimmo drove in a pair after he lined a ball into center field. This tied the game up at 7. And finally, Marte topped off the party after he doubled to drive in Brandon Nimmo to give the Mets an 8-7 lead. And that is how the game would end. The Mets came all the way back, scoring 7 runs in the 9th inning after being down 7-1. What an amazing comeback by the Mets. It is the best comeback in the past 25 years for the Metropolitans. What a great sight to see for the Mets. You know, it looks like as of now, the worry of them faltering in the month of May hasn't come to fruition quite yet, which is good if you're a Mets fan, and personally, I'm glad to see it. It's a great win. It's a win that indicates this could be a championship ball club. Every championship ball club has 1 or 2 great stellar comeback wins where you point back, when you're in October and you're like, yep, this is when the team glued. This is when we knew we could really contend for a World Series championship. And I think this win in Philadelphia will be that comeback win that fans, players, and even the manager will look back and say, yep, this is when our team gelled. This is when I knew deep down that we are a team nobody wants to screw with. And hopefully, for their sake, the fans' sake, they end up winning the World Series here in 2022. But until now, that is all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below your thoughts. And as always, I will catch you guys later.